He left, leaving her with a shattered heart. The sweet words and caring gestures of yesterday vanished into thin air. The once proud princess now finds herself lost in the labyrinth of love, where she once believed she was victorious. How will she cope with the immense void in her heart when the man she considered her soulmate suddenly disappears? Today we will delve into the deepest secrets of the female psyche, turning each page of the book titled When He Stops Chasing. From the initial hurt and disappointment to the calculated tests, the silent observation, and finally the cold, proud facade, everything will be revealed in a truthful and vivid manner. But there's more. The allure of a man lies in his strength and independence. They are confident, self-assured, and don't seek validation from women. It's this freedom of spirit that makes them irresistibly attractive. Today, we will embark on an emotional journey alongside a woman as she experiences the abandonment of a man while also exploring how these strong men often ignore women based on the Stoic philosophy. It's not merely about playing hard to get. It's about understanding the psychology of attraction and mastering your relationships. Get ready for a lesson that could forever change the way you interact with women. But before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue this exciting journey together in the next lessons. Number 1. Loneliness engulfs her soul. When you suddenly fall silent, her world comes to a standstill. The loving messages and caring calls gradually fade away, leaving her with an immense void. She wonders if she was too quick to trust, if the budding feelings were simply swept away by the wind. As the days go by, she's used to receiving your attention. She can't understand why you've changed, why you've stopped caring about her. Your tactics make her start questioning herself, and hundreds of questions about this change will appear in her head. Loneliness creeps into every corner of her soul, leaving her anxious and restless. She reminisces about the lively coffee dates, the romantic walks under the golden streetlights. Everything is now a sweet but distant memory, making her heart ache. She wonders if you're thinking about her as much as she's thinking about you. Do you understand that your silence is causing her confusion and insecurity? She longs for a message, a call, even a small sign would be enough to reassure her that this feeling is still cherished. But then, day after day, the silence persists. She begins to accept the harsh truth that maybe you no longer have feelings for her. Disappointment wells up, mixed with a bit of self-blame. She tells herself to be strong, to forget about you and move on. But can she, when her heart still aches every time she thinks of you? Lonely, empty, and lost. That's how she feels when you stop pursuing her. She's like a flower slowly wilting from lack of sunlight and nourishment. Will she be strong enough to overcome this pain, or will she forever be immersed in the memories of an unfinished love? Number 2. She feels violated. Your silence fell upon her like a cold verdict, suffocating her once hopeful heart. Each unanswered message, each rejected call, felt like 1,000 knives piercing her self-esteem. She felt forgotten, discarded, like a worn-out toy. The sweet words and tender gestures of the past were now distant mirages, replaced by a cruel indifference. The pain wasn't just the shattering of a romance, but also a humiliation, a feeling of having her dignity trampled upon. Anger simmered within her, but it dissolved into a lingering sadness and deep hurt. She wondered what she had done wrong to deserve such harsh treatment, whether she was truly worthy of being dismissed and forgotten. Had she been too easy, too trusting, or had she unknowingly done something to offend you? Standing at a crossroads, one path led to resentment and bitterness, the other to acceptance and moving on. She knew that dwelling on hatred would only destroy her. But to accept and move forward, she needed to be stronger than ever. She needed to learn to forgive, not only you, but also herself. Whatever path she chose, she understood that she needed to love and value herself more, and above all, she needed to cherish the genuine feelings you had for her. Perhaps if she had opened her heart more, embraced you more, things would have been different. But regardless, the past was the past, and she needed to live for the present and look towards the future. So number 3, seeking advice from close friends. Your sudden silence leaves her with a knot in her stomach, a whirlwind of questions swirling in her mind. Why have you changed? What did I do wrong? Have you found someone else? Doubts and worries grow, making it impossible for her to focus on anything else. In these moments of loneliness and confusion, she turns to her close friends for solace. She tells them about the unanswered messages, the rejected calls, your inexplicable coldness. She longs for empathy, an explanation, or simply a shoulder to lean on. Her friends, with their understanding and experience in matters of the heart, analyze every little detail with her. Some advise her to be patient, suggesting that you might be going through a difficult time or testing her feelings. They believe that if the love is strong enough, you won't let go easily. However, other friends bluntly advise her to forget about you. They believe you're not worth her time and energy. They encourage her to open her heart to others who will truly appreciate and love her. Regardless of which advice she follows, seeking comfort and counsel from her friends is the right path for her at this moment, because in the toughest times, friends are the ones who will always be there, listening and sharing with her. They will help her soothe the pain and find her faith in love and life again. Number 4, she observes you from afar. Social media becomes a magnifying glass for her thoughts and emotions. Every post, every picture you share is meticulously scrutinized, as if she's a detective following a trail. She wants to know what you're doing, who you're with, and how you're feeling after stopping your pursuit of her. Do you post sad, melancholic statuses, or do you appear cheerful and active as if nothing happened? Do you frequently share joyful moments with friends, or do you quietly post pictures of yourself alone? Every like, every comment you make is carefully analyzed. She tries to find any sign that you miss her, or if you've completely forgotten her and moved on. She even compares your current posts to those from the past, when the two of you were still close, to look for differences. She could spend hours scrolling through your profile, rereading old statuses, and revisiting faded photos. She hopes to find something familiar, something that reminds her of the beautiful memories you both shared. But then she realizes that social media is just a small part of your life. What you present there may not reflect your true self. Perhaps you're trying to appear strong and happy to hide your sadness. Or maybe you really have forgotten her and are enjoying a new life. Not content with passive observation, she may actively try to provoke you with cryptic statuses, reminiscing about shared memories, inside jokes, or songs you both loved. She posts beautiful, radiant pictures of herself, checks in at luxurious locations, and showcases an independent and exciting life. All of this is aimed at attracting your attention, making you curious and wanting to know what she's doing and thinking. Sometimes, she even engages in a subtle competition with you on social media. She posts about her achievements, travels, and new experiences, as if to prove that she's not affected by your departure, that she's still living a colorful and meaningful life. However, behind these confident and strong actions, she still yearns for your attention and care. She hopes that her efforts will make you realize her worth and regret letting her go. In the end, analyzing you through social media only brings her more fatigue and heartache. She realizes that she needs to break free from this obsession and focus on her own life. She needs to learn to let go of the past and move towards the future. Number 5. She takes action. Left in silence, she is no longer the fragile, resigned girl. Her instinct to conquer arises, transforming her into a cunning detective, setting alluring traps. Casual questions, feigned concern, or even sudden intimate gestures are all carefully placed bait, hoping to rekindle a spark in you. Beneath her calm exterior, her soul is a turbulent sea. She yearns for your return, but fears her suspicions will be confirmed. Every glance, every smile, every gesture of yours is meticulously scrutinized under a magnifying glass of doubt. She seeks a sign, a word, an action from you to affirm that her feelings are still valued. Your silence fuels her pride, igniting a fire within her. She refuses to accept being abandoned so easily. She questions why a beautiful, intelligent, and charming woman like her isn't enough to keep you interested. Are you underestimating her? Or have you found someone more exciting? These questions torment her, leaving her restless and unsettled. She feels hurt, undervalued, and above all, insulted. Your past compliments and admiring glances now feel like daggers piercing her self-esteem. But she's not a weak woman who easily crumbles. Her ego rises, pushing her to reclaim what she believes is hers. She decides to take the initiative, to go on the offensive. She will be the one to text first, not with timid inquiries, but with suggestive invitations. I just found a really cool new cafe, want to explore it with me? Or, the weather's perfect today, let's go for a walk. She will propose dates, not simple meetups, but novel and exciting experiences like art exhibitions, outdoor concerts, or short road trips. She will actively express her affection, not with shy glances, but with warm hugs, passionate kisses, or simply holding your hand tightly while strolling. She will prove to you that she's not easily conquered, but a woman of strength and confidence. She'll post beautiful, radiant pictures of herself on social media, check in at luxurious locations, and share her career and life achievements. She'll show you that she's living a fulfilling and happy life, not dependent on anyone. She might even post pictures with other male friends, making you jealous and regretful. She will make you regret losing a wonderful woman like her. With her intelligence, wit, and charm, she'll make you look back and wish you had cherished her more. She'll become a new challenge, a new goal you must strive to conquer. She might join a dance class, a sports club, or simply change her style to become even more alluring. She'll make you realize that she's not just a pretty face, but an interesting and worthy woman to pursue. But now, it's time for you to remain calm and patiently observe. Give yourself time to see if her changes are genuine or just another act to regain your attention. Time is the ultimate test of a person's feelings and sincerity. Be vigilant and carefully observe her actions and attitude towards you. Does she truly cherish your feelings, or does she merely see you as a game to satisfy her ego? Remember, some people easily turn their backs and disrespect others after regaining their attention. So, let time reveal how she truly treats you. Maintaining distance and waiting can be challenging and even painful. But remember, protecting your dignity and self-worth is far more important. Don't get caught up in a relationship built on manipulation and emotional games. Give yourself the chance to find true love, where you are respected, loved, and cherished. If you've stayed with me this far, congratulations, you're a patient and experienced man. Leave a comment with the number 1 to let me know you agree with me. Number 6, she's indifferent. Let's face it, not every time you stop pursuing a woman, she'll automatically come back to you. The reality can be much harsher, and she might not even care about your absence. Don't delude yourself into thinking that distance will magically fix this relationship. A woman will only seek you out if she still has genuine feelings for you. If she's indifferent and apathetic, it's a clear sign that you shouldn't waste any more time and effort on this one-sided connection. She becomes cold and distant, as if you never existed in her life. Your messages are met with silence, your calls go unanswered, and all your efforts to get her attention are in vain. Don't fool yourself into thinking she's playing hard to get or testing you. The harsh truth is she's no longer interested. For instance, if she used to be the one initiating texts and checking in on you daily, now she might go silent for weeks, even months. If she used to happily accept your date invitations, now she might decline with vague excuses like busy, tired, or not interested. Perhaps she's grown tired of the games and endless chase. Maybe she's realized her self-worth and doesn't want to waste time on an ambiguous relationship. Or perhaps her heart has turned towards someone else, someone who truly appreciates and loves her. For example, she might start posting pictures with another man or share cryptic statuses about a new love. Whatever the reason, her indifference is a clear signal for you to stop. Don't try to hold on to someone who doesn't want to stay. Don't demean yourself by chasing after a fading shadow. For instance, instead of constantly texting or calling her, focus on your work, hobbies, and other relationships. Show her that you can live well without her. Hold your head high, accept the truth, and move on. You deserve a genuine love. Someone who reciprocates your feelings and cherishes you like a treasure. Remember, the world is vast, and there are many wonderful people waiting for you. Don't let someone unworthy hinder your path to happiness. Number 7. Be courageous in the decision to give up pursuing a girl. Sometimes the bravest thing is not to continue pursuing someone who doesn't reciprocate your feelings, but to let go and allow both of you to be free. If you've tried your best, expressed your sincere affection, but haven't been reciprocated, let her go. It's not a failure, but a valuable lesson about love and respect. Instead of dwelling in pain, cherish the beautiful memories and look forward. A Stoic man understands that happiness doesn't only come from romantic love, but also from personal growth and development. Be brave to let go, to open your heart to better things that are waiting for you. Identify what is important to you and pursue it with relentless dedication and clarity of purpose. Living up to high values shows that courage is a good thing because it leads to good fortune. This timeless advice, often associated with the Stoic philosopher Seneca, captures a profound truth that successful people have long known. To achieve great rewards, you must be willing to take risks and make decisions quickly. People of high value, especially those who follow Stoic principles, know the importance of being courageous in their actions. They don't just sit around waiting for opportunities to come along. They take action. Whether it's starting a new educational journey, undertaking a complex business plan, or making important decisions in their personal lives, they believe that fortune favors the bold. Stoic principles teach us to take ownership of our lives and shape them through conscious and courageous actions. This mindset emphasizes the importance of being clear about our goals and taking action to achieve them. Passivity is not a sign of true strength or masculinity. Instead, we need to seek courage and confidence to interact with the world honestly and assertively. For example, if you want to become a successful writer, don't wait for someone to discover your talent. Instead, actively write and publish your work. You demonstrate courage and initiative by seeking publishing opportunities and embracing feedback from readers. These traits are highly valued in the publishing industry. Additionally, if you want to improve your health, Don't wait for inspiration or the perfect moment. Start with small changes, like daily exercise and healthy eating. You show courage and determination by committing to a healthy lifestyle and persevering with it, despite the initial challenges. This consistency will help you achieve better health and become an inspiration to those around you. Or if you want to become a good leader, don't wait for promotion opportunities to come your way. Take the initiative to enhance your leadership skills by taking courses, seeking opportunities to lead teams in small projects, and learning from experienced leaders. By demonstrating courage and leadership, you will attract attention and respect from colleagues and superiors. People of high value always know how to identify what is important to them and pursue it with relentless dedication and clarity of purpose. They realize that courage not only brings good fortune, but is also a decisive factor in achieving great rewards. Number 8. You have time to focus on self-development. When the game of love ends, you, the Stoic man, do not wallow in regret or resentment. Instead, you see this as an opportunity to focus on higher goals and more lasting values. You understand that happiness does not come from chasing fleeting illusions, but from mastering yourself and living a meaningful life. Instead of wasting time on pointless conversations or dead-end projects, you focus your energy on cultivating your intellect, developing your career, and contributing to the community. You do not wait for luck to smile upon you, but create your own destiny. For example, a Stoic man who aspires to be a great writer will not just sit around dreaming of timeless works, but will diligently read books, enrich his vocabulary, and practice his writing skills every day. You will not be discouraged by difficulties or failures, but see them as challenges to improve yourself. You believe that as long as you persevere and make continuous efforts, success will come to you. Or a Stoic man who wants to build a healthy body will not just exercise on a whim, but will follow a scientific diet and exercise regimen. You will not give up when you encounter pain or fatigue, but see it as a challenge to overcome your limits. You know that with perseverance and discipline, you will achieve your goals. A Stoic man does not let failures in love shake his will. You understand that love is only a part of life and not everything. You focus on self-improvement, living a meaningful life, and contributing to society, because you believe that only by living a life of value can you find true happiness. Number 9. Embracing solitude. When a relationship ends, you don't fear loneliness because you understand your self-worth isn't dependent on any romantic relationship. This self-assured independence is what attracts strong women. Let's compare two examples. The first man fears loneliness and constantly seeks love to fill the void within him. He carries desperation, and each relationship ends in failure because he has never faced his fears and insecurities. In contrast, the second man values independence and utilizes his time for personal growth, pursuing passions and personal goals. He reads, learns continuously, exercises, and enjoys his hobbies. This confidence and independence shine when he meets women, not to seek completion from others, but to share his own completeness. Let's delve into two scenarios where both Jim and John have just ended relationships with their girlfriends, but their attitudes are vastly different. Jim carries a sense of emptiness, believing that love is the only cure for his insecurity. He rushes into relationships, hoping to find someone to fill that void. But Jim has never taken the time to understand himself, to confront his fears and past hurts. Each of Jim's relationships ends in failure. He becomes dependent, demanding constant attention and validation. His desperation and lack of confidence make him controlling and jealous, pushing his partner away. Conversely, John understands that true happiness comes from within. He spends time exploring himself, discovering his interests and passions. John reads books on personal development, takes soft skills courses, and exercises for good health. He also spends time on his hobbies like playing music, painting, and traveling. John's confidence and independence attract those around him. When meeting women, he doesn't seek validation or fill a void, but shares his joy and passions. John isn't afraid to show his true self, making him attractive and trustworthy. Interestingly, it's men like this who become the center of attention for women. Women are drawn to their confidence and independence because they don't desperately pursue women but focus on self-improvement, making them more attractive than ever. When you're comfortable being alone, you can explore your interests and passions without limitations. For example, instead of spending Saturday night out with friends, you could choose to stay home and try a new recipe, learn to play guitar, or read that book you've been meaning to. Spending time on yourself helps you understand yourself better, which is essential for personal growth. Just like John, who spends time reading about personal development and taking soft skills courses, you can do the same to better understand your strengths, weaknesses, and values. Greater self-awareness helps you set more specific goals and strive to achieve them. Embracing solitude also helps you become more resilient. When you're not dependent on others for your happiness, you become more emotionally stable and self-reliant. For example, if you break up with your partner, instead of wallowing in misery, you can focus on self-care, doing things you enjoy, and seeking support from friends and family. This strength is not only attractive but also necessary for dealing with life's challenges. This is how you learn the art of being alone. Take the time to learn, grow, and become the best version of yourself. When you do that, the right person will easily come to you, and you'll be able to build strong, meaningful relationships with them. Just like John, who attracted people with his confidence and independence, you can do the same by focusing on self-improvement and becoming the best version of yourself. Number 10. Attracting higher quality relationships. Love, sometimes like a vibrant butterfly, the more you chase, the further it flies. But when you learn to let go, to stop searching blindly, that's when the door to genuine connections opens. Instead of tirelessly seeking the one to fill a void, dedicate that precious time to nurturing your soul and exploring your inner world. Immerse yourself in inspiring books, allowing the words to transport you to new lands and horizons. Pursue your burning passions, whether it's painting, dancing, writing, or anything that makes your heart beat faster. When you live a life full of color and meaning, you will radiate a light that attracts wonderful women to you. They are not people you have to impress or hold on to. They come to you because they see a kindred spirit, a confident, independent, and passionate man. They value you for the values you bring, for the sincerity and passion you have for life. Imagine one evening, instead of frantically searching for a date, you spend time attending a pottery class. In that quiet and creative space, you meet a woman who shares your interest. You talk about art, about life, and realize you have so much in common. That is the beginning of a sincere and meaningful relationship. When you focus on self-improvement, you become a magnet for amazing women. They will come to you naturally, not because you're trying to pursue them, but because they are attracted to your light. And these relationships will not only bring joy and happiness, but also help you grow and become the best version of yourself. In the journey of self-discovery, you shine like a star in the night sky, attracting the gaze of special women. They are not only captivated by your mature appearance and the confidence you exude, but also by the depth of your soul and the values you represent. They see in you a man who knows what he wants and is not afraid to face challenges to pursue his dreams. Your independence and determination are like an enchanting melody, making them yearn to understand and explore the hidden depths within you. These women are not just beautiful flowers, but also independent and strong individuals. They are intelligent, sharp, talented, and have their own passions. They are not looking for someone to lean on, but a companion, someone who can share dreams and aspirations. They appreciate you for who you are, for what you have achieved, and for your relentless efforts to reach new heights. They value sincerity and mutual respect, and desire to build a relationship based on trust and genuine love. When you meet these women, you will feel a special connection, a harmony of souls without having to try or force anything. Conversations will become deeper and more meaningful as you share your thoughts, feelings, and dreams. Love will no longer be a tiring chase, but a harmonious dance of two kindred spirits. You won't have to try to impress or please anyone. Just be yourself, a confident, independent, and vibrant man. And that is the best thing you can do for yourself and for the woman you love. Number 11. Cleansing the mind to welcome new relationship. Cleansing the mind is not merely a single action, but a delicate art of living, a continuous journey toward self-mastery and profound inner peace. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This teaching transcends ancient philosophy and is corroborated by modern science. Scientific research has revealed that our thoughts possess a latent power in shaping the reality around us. The brain functions like an invisible magnet, attracting events and experiences that align with our consistent focus. If our minds are filled with negative thoughts, fears, doubts, and worries, we inadvertently create a vortex of negative energy, drawing similar experiences into our lives. Conversely, when we cultivate positive, optimistic, loving, and hopeful thoughts, we open the door to opportunities, healthy relationships, and positive experiences. Our minds are like fertile soil. If we neglect to care for, cultivate, and sow good seeds, it will quickly be overrun by weeds and become barren. Similarly, if we don't regularly cleanse our minds, removing negative thoughts and nurturing positive ones, our souls will become heavy, gloomy, and lose their inherent peace. For those who are often caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, anxiety, and stress, purifying the mind becomes even more imperative. Imagine your mind as a magnificent garden. If you don't invest time in tending to it, pulling out weeds and planting good seeds, it will soon be overrun by weeds, overshadowing the vibrant flowers. Likewise, if you don't know how to cleanse your mind, negative thoughts will proliferate like weeds, suppressing positive and bright thoughts. They will gradually erode the joy and peace in your soul, leaving you feeling tired, exhausted, and unmotivated. Therefore, learn to nurture your mental garden so that the beautiful flowers of peace and happiness can always bloom. There are numerous effective methods for purifying the mind, and they all begin with returning to your own breath. Breath is not just an essential physiological activity that sustains life, but also a miraculous bridge between the body and mind, a powerful tool that helps us master chaotic emotions and thoughts. When we breathe deeply and slowly, each breath acts like a gentle breeze, soothing the soul, stabilizing the heartbeat, relaxing the body, and gradually bringing the mind back to a state of tranquility and peace. Meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, listening to each inhale and exhale, are all wonderful ways to cleanse the mind, releasing accumulated stress and fatigue. When the mind is relaxed, negative thoughts gradually dissipate, making way for clarity and peace. Additionally, you can try journaling as a way to unload burdens from your heart, release negative emotions, and gain a more honest perspective on yourself, or immerse yourself in nature, letting the greenery, the sound of birds, and the fresh air help you regain balance and peace in your soul. Each method offers unique benefits, but overall, they all help you wash away worries and anxieties, finding peace from within. It is an ongoing journey, but each step on this path brings you valuable experiences, making you stronger, more confident, and happier. Number 12. Breaking free from self-limiting beliefs. Love, like life, is a journey full of surprises and challenges, but sometimes it's our own limiting beliefs, the invisible walls we build around ourselves, that become the barriers preventing us from reaching true happiness. We tell ourselves that we're not good enough, not beautiful enough, not worthy of being loved completely. We fear vulnerability, we fear rejection, and we end up trapping ourselves in our comfort zones, missing out on the chance to discover the magic that love can bring. But remember, deep within each of us lies a hidden strength that far exceeds our imagination. It's the flame of passion, the yearning to love and be loved, the ability to overcome any obstacle to reach true happiness. Don't let limiting beliefs hold you back. Don't let fear cloud your vision. Be brave enough to break down those invisible barriers, challenge your old limits, and open your heart to love with all sincerity and courage. Remember, you deserve love and happiness. Don't be ashamed of your imperfections, because it's those imperfections that make you unique and attractive. Love yourself. Appreciate the value you bring to this life. When you are confident and radiant, love will find you like colorful butterflies drawn to the sunlight. Step out of your comfort zone, explore new things, and you'll be surprised by your hidden potential. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Don't be afraid to face difficulties and failures, because those are the valuable lessons that help you grow and become stronger. When you dare to push your limits, you'll open up a world of colors and opportunities where true love awaits you. Remember, you are the only one who can decide your life. Don't let limiting beliefs hinder you on your journey to find happiness. Be brave enough to live fully, love fully, and believe that you deserve a love as beautiful as a dream. Remember, the journey of love and being loved is not a tiring chase, but a graceful dance, a harmonious symphony between two kindred souls. Don't turn yourself into a love hunter, but become a skilled artist, meticulously sculpting every line of your soul, cultivating your intellect, and nurturing a warm heart. When you shine confidently with the best version of yourself, true love will gently knock on your heart's door like a melodious, sweet, and unexpected love song. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and the pursuit of true love today. If these sharings have touched your heart, spread this message to those around you by liking, sharing, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to not miss the next videos, where we will continue this journey of love and growth together. See you in the upcoming videos, where the wonders of love and life await.